Hi guys, I'm Eryn Austin, Presidential Diamond. I actually celebrated my 5-year anniversary with It Works yesterday. That's crazy to me. My journey into this business was one of desperation, I guess. Chris and I, my husband, we had 2 kids. My son was 6 weeks old, 8 weeks old, and my daughter was 2. And my daughter was born really, really early. She was born 7 weeks early and was very sick, and spent some time in the NICU. And day after she came home from the NICU in 2009, my husband was laid off. And a few weeks later, I was laid off. So we went from 2 incomes and no kids to no income and $100,000 in medical debt. And it was terrifying. And for the next 2 years, we struggled to find jobs just to make ends meet. We ended up getting pregnant with our son. And I remember weeping in the bathroom because I just couldn't grasp how we would ever make this work. Moved in with my parents in the fall of 2010 and gave birth to him in April of 2011. Another NICU baby, more debt. And about the time that we came home from the hospital, I decided I was sick of feeling sad and miserable, and I started taking these products. My sponsor had never given up on me. Saw her post after a year and a half of her asking me to have her at parties and asking me to do the business. I had told her no. After a year and a half, I saw her post something and commented. So, consistency, right? Started this business, was very scared, borrowed the money to get started, went Ruby pretty quick on accident. I, signed a rock star, and then I was stuck for 18 months. I sat at Ruby and tried to quit like 90 times. It was miserable feeling like a failure. It was miserable feeling like my efforts weren't getting me anywhere. It was horrible. But at the same time, I know now, looking back, I just wasn't doing the right kinds of work. I was spending a lot of time waiting and wishing. And I know that sounds really lame. Like, who would ever think they could be successful that way? But I think subconsciously, sometimes we think, I've done what I can do. Now I just wait. And we don't even realize that we're waiting. But I was. And I was also so negative, and I just really didn't believe that Chris and I could have what we wanted in life. I didn't really believe we'd ever get anywhere. I thought we're going to struggle. And after I went to my first conference in 2014 and promoted to Emerald, took me almost another year to go Diamond. It was just tough. It was tough. But always a learning experience. I learned so much about myself. My team that was with me then is still with me now. My first 5 distributors are diamonds and above on my team still. There's a purpose in all of it. There was a purpose. So in 2014, I went diamond in January. My husband and I went diamond in March. We both went double diamond in March, so he double promoted. I went triple in July, and last May I went presidential. Things that I've learned about this business is I have to collectively, with my team, drive the enthusiasm. I have to be willing to be humbled and to be transparent. I have to be... Sorry, my husband called and cut me off. But I've learned that the ebbs and flows in this business are only conquered when we consistently show up. And it's really easy to get stuck and mired in things that don't feel like they're going our way. But I joined this for the long haul. So if things aren't going my way in the immediate present, I have to believe that the work I'm told to do by corporate, those steps are going to lead me to success in the future. And I have to stay the course. There's really no other formula to success here other than do the work, do it consistently, and know that the harvest is coming. What I see a lot of times with distributors is they're spending $99 to maybe have 3 good months. And if they don't have 3 good months, then they quit. And if they have 3 amazing months and the next 3 months are hard, then they quit. And if they have an amazing first year and then the second half of it is terrible, they quit. And I had 2 very good opportunities to do that. I was stuck at Ruby for 18 months and Emerald for 10. And most people probably would have quit. But here I am, a presidential diamond. My husband is retired. We live at home together and work at home. Well, obviously we live together, but work at home together. We parent our 3 children. We were able to fund our international adoption. We have a special needs daughter from China who is the light of our family. We are living a life that I honestly didn't think was even a remote possibility. But I could have stopped. I could have given up, and I could have just gone back to another part-time job away from my kids. I was already working multiples of those. So you can come into this with the idea that I'm going to give it a little bit of time and see if it works, but if it doesn't, whatever. Or you can come in with the idea that I'm going to plant my flag right here, and I'm going to work this business for the next 10 years, and I'm going to see what happens, and I'm going to bless as many lives as I can, and I'm going to change my reality and my future. That's the difference. Make it or break it. That's the difference. Who you are inside and what you say and think about this business makes the difference. And if you continue on, it makes the difference of if you make it to the top. Not your network or your ability to sell something or how eloquent you are or how pretty your pictures are. I'm sorry, that's crap. The stuff that matters is the decision when you come in and you spend that $99 that you're going to make something of this no matter how long it takes you, and that you stick with it and that you offer your best work consistently for years and years and years. Millionaires are not built on accident. Being a millionaire is not even one of my goals. I just want to be great at this. I want to look back on my life and know I kicked butt at being a leader, and I kicked butt at helping people get free, and I kicked butt at giving stuff away, and I loved and I made a difference and an impact on the world that will last for generations. That's what this business has given me, and that's why I'm a lifer, and that's why there are no slow times. There are times when I simply have to be future-minded and less present-minded. I'm looking for the future. What's coming? It's going to be good. It's going to be real good. I love you guys. Bye.